work for someone else, but your income is not straightforward. Your pay stubs don't reflect the total amount of money you earn. Maybe you get a lot of money in tips. Maybe you get paid in cash and you really don't want to talk about it. Maybe you have a second job that is a cash-only job, but you don't own the business. I have solutions for you that have never existed before. Here's the problem. The mortgage industry has long ago understood that people who are self-employed, well, they get creative with their income, and we've created lots of solutions to come up with ways to help when you own a business. But there's no creative solutions to help if you're a W-2'd employee. Either it shows on your paycheck stubs and your W-2s, or it doesn't. And maybe it shows on your paycheck stubs and W-2s, but it's in weird categories. Maybe you shifted from getting bonus income to getting commission income recently. Maybe your income shifted from being mostly based on base salary, and now you went to a lower salary with a much bigger commission amount. And now the underwriters, the lenders are saying, no, you don't qualify. That is exactly what my no pay stub, no problem loan program is all about. No pay stubs are required. No W-2s are required. All we do is look at what your employer writes on a form. It's called the Form 1005. That form is sent directly to them. They fill in the boxes. If they say that you've made $100,000 last year, you made $100,000 last year. You aren't the owner of the business. We can't use creative ways like we would with a business owner, but now I have a creative way to help you qualify for a home loan, even though you don't meet the criteria of seeing exactly how it shows up on your pay stubs. So let me go through a couple of things really quickly with you. First of all, it's not a stated income loan. We're proving your income. We're just proving your income by getting it written from your employer instead of trying to look at what's on the W-2s or what's on the paycheck stubs. Okay, they verify your income on just that one piece of paper. It's really why good borrowers get declined. Okay, you got a steady job, you got solid income, yet you're still turned down. And it's the paperwork. It's not your income, it's the paperwork. So all of these reasons that are listed here are basically reasons why people get declined. In conventional underwriting, they don't see it that way. The rules are written by the federal government very, very specifically. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, FHA, VA, all of them have super specific rules that say, hey, we're gonna bucket your income into certain categories. And we're gonna look at each category separately. And so if your income, one category is going down while the other category is going up, well, then they're going to say, hey, no, you don't qualify because the income that's going down, we're not going to count that part. And the income that's going up, well, it's not very, the average is pretty low. They don't help you at all. This program absolutely helps you. It recognizes common sense. Okay, how it actually works, your HR department, your corporate officer, somebody fills out a form. That's it. They fill a form out, they sign it. I don't need any tax returns. I don't need any W-2s. I don't need any pay stubs. You just can't touch this form. We have to make sure that it came directly from your employer to us, okay? And then you've got to have at least 2 years with the same employer. It cannot be a family member, cannot be a relative. There's no workaround to that because, well, they'll lie on your behalf. And we want to be able to trust that one piece of paper, okay? You got to have 20% for a down payment. So that's a big one. This is not for down payment assistance. It's not for people with low credit scores. If you're a first-time home buyer, you got to have 30% for a down payment, okay? And you have to have good credit. Now, not great credit, but good credit. So there's 3 things we care about in the mortgage world. We care about cash, credit, and income. Cash is your down payment amount. Credit, how well you paid your bills in the past, gives me an indication of how well you're going to pay in the future. And income. How much money do you make to afford to pay your bills? Because no matter how good your credit is, no matter how big your down payment is, if you don't have enough income to make the payment, you're never going to be successful. This program says, hey, we're being super generous, super lightweight on how we look at your income. But that means we can't be very forgiving on the other sides. Bigger down payment required, stronger credit score required. That is what this program is all about. If this sounds right for you and you don't want to go through all those details, just reach out. Call us, go to the kingteam.com. We will get the process started, make it super simple for you and help you to achieve your dream of homeownership. Thanks so much for listening and have an absolutely wonderful day. Bye-bye.